students, in this video we are going to study distance of a point from a line. So the first question here is find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular from the point 0 to 3 to the line x plus 3 upon 5 equal to y minus 1 upon 2 equal to z plus 4 upon 3. Also find the perpendicular distance. So let's add this question. Also find the perpendicular distance. Okay, so the point given here is 0 to 3. So let's take point P as 0 to 3. Then a straight line is given, x plus 3 upon 5 equal to y minus 1 upon 2 equal to z plus 4 upon 3. And a perpendicular is drawn from point P to the straight line. We have to find this point M. So that is first question. And after finding M, we have to find distance PM. Only question is here finding point M, because to find the distance, it's really very easy. Using distance formula, you can find distance PM. Once we get point M, it will be really easy. So the main question is finding coordinates of M. So how to find coordinates of M? Let's see that. As equation of the line is given, x plus 3 upon 5 equal to y minus 1 upon 2 equal to z plus 4 upon 3. Let's take this equal to lambda, which is a constant. And let's find x, y and z. So what are those x, y, z? So those x, y, z are coordinates of any point on this straight line. As lambda varies, we get different points on the straight line. As m lies on this straight line, so this m we can write in terms of lambda. See, x plus 3 equals to 5 lambda. So x coordinate is 5 lambda minus 3. Similarly, simplifying, we get y as 2 lambda plus 1 and z as 3 lambda minus 4. So coordinates of any point on the straight line are 5 lambda minus 3, 2 lambda plus 1, 3 lambda minus 4. So we have to find the specific value of lambda for the to find the coordinates of point M. Now let's use that PM is perpendicular to the line. Now if two lines are perpendicular, then A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to 0. That we have seen in the previous video. So what we need is direction ratios of PM and direction ratios of the straight line. So first let's write direction ratios of the line. Direction ratios of the line are, so the terms in the denominator, they are the direction ratios. So those are 5 to 3. Now to find direction ratios of PM, we have to find out M bar minus P bar. So that will be 5 lambda minus 3 minus 0. 5 lambda minus 3 minus 0. For y coordinates it is 2 lambda plus 1 minus 2. 3 lambda minus 4 minus 3. So that is 5 lambda minus 3, 2 lambda minus 1, 3 lambda minus 7. Now we have direction ratios of both the lines, line PM and the given line. So since PM is perpendicular to the line, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equals to 0. So we have 5 multiplied by 5 lambda minus 3, multiply the corresponding terms, add them and equate it to 0. The next one is 2 into 2 lambda minus 1, 3 into 3 lambda minus 7 equal to 0. So solving this, we will get value of lambda. So that is 25 lambda minus 15 plus 4 lambda minus 2 plus 9 lambda minus 21. So collecting the term in lambda, we have 9 lambda plus 4 lambda, that is 13 lambda. Adding 13 lambda to this, we have 38 lambda. Now minus 15 minus 2 is minus 17. Minus 17 minus 21 is minus 38. So 38 lambda equals to 38. So value of lambda is 1. Now substituting this value, we will get coordinates of m. So let's write coordinates of m. Therefore, m is 5 into 1 minus 3, 2 lambda plus 1, 3 lambda, that is 1 minus 4. So that becomes 5 minus 3, 2 plus 1, 3 minus 4. So that is 2, 3 minus 1. Now using distance formula, let's find out distance PM. So distance PM is, P is given 0 to 3. So this is 2 minus 0 square plus 3 minus 2 square plus minus 1 minus 3 square. So that is root 2 square plus 1 square plus minus 4 square. So root 4 plus 1 plus 16, that is root 21 units. So in this way we can find coordinates of m and as well as distance pm. Let's solve one more question of this type. So I have written half part of the solution here. Find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point 2 I cap minus j cap plus 5 k cap to the line r bar equal to 11 I cap minus 2 j cap minus 8 k cap plus lambda into 10 I cap minus 4 j cap minus 11 k cap. So in the previous question, equation of line is given in Cartesian form. Here it is given in vector form. So again we have to find out m in terms of lambda. M means the foot of the perpendicular. So to find m, let's write this equation. Equation of the line as term in I cap, then term in j cap, term in k cap. So for that, let's write this first bracket as it is. Then multiplying this second bracket by lambda, we have 10 lambda I cap minus 4 lambda j cap minus 11 lambda k cap. Now taking the terms in I cap together, we have 11 plus 10 lambda I cap. Then taking j cap common from these two terms, we have minus 2 minus 4 lambda j cap. Then minus 8 minus 11 lambda k cap. Now the direction ratios of the line are coefficient of ijk from this second term, that is the term in lambda. So those are 10 minus 4 minus 11. Therefore the direction ratios of the given line are 10 minus 4 minus 11. Okay. Now we have to find direction ratios of PM. So that is 11 plus 10 lambda minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 lambda minus plus 1 minus 8 minus 11 lambda minus 5. So simplifying, we get 10 lambda plus 9 minus 4 lambda minus 1 minus 11 lambda minus 13. Again the two lines are perpendicular. Therefore a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equals to 0. So multiplying the corresponding terms and adding those products, we have 10 into 10 lambda plus 9 minus 4 into minus 4 lambda minus 1 minus 11 multiplied by minus 11 lambda minus 13 equals to 0. So multiplying, we have 100 lambda plus 90, minus minus becomes plus here, 16 lambda, again minus minus plus 4. Here also we have positive sign and the term is 121 lambda minus minus plus 143 equals to 0. Collecting terms in lambda, we have 100 lambda plus 16 lambda, that is 116 plus 121. So that gives us 237 lambda. 90 plus 494 plus 143 is also 237. So 237 lambda equals to minus 237. So value of lambda is minus 1. So using this value of lambda, substituting in the coordinates of m, we have 11 plus 10 lambda. Lambda is minus 1. Then y coordinate is minus 2, minus 4 into minus 1, minus 8, minus 11 into minus 1. So 11 minus 10 minus 2 plus 4 minus 8 plus 11. So that is 1, 2, 3. So we have coordinates of M. Now distance PM equal to root 1 minus 2 square plus 2 minus minus plus 1 square plus 3 minus 5 square equal to root minus 1 square plus 3 square plus minus 2 square root 1 plus 9 plus 4. So the distance is root 14 units. So equation of the line they may give in Cartesian form or in vector form. So first of all we have to write coordinates of any point on the straight line, and those will be coordinates of point M. Then find direction ratios of the straight line as well as direction ratios of PM, and use the condition for perpendicular lines, that is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0 when direction ratios are known. So using that we can find value of lambda, and substituting lambda we can find the coordinates, and once we get the coordinates using distance formula we can find the distance. Let's derive a formula to find distance of a point P alpha bar from given line. So here the given point P is with position vector alpha bar, and given equation of the line is r bar equal to a bar plus lambda b bar. The theorem says that distance of P from the line is root alpha bar minus a bar square minus alpha bar minus a bar dot b bar upon modulus of b bar square. So let's prove this theorem. So let's take the point P. Let position vector of P be alpha bar, and PM is drawn perpendicular to the straight line. So we have to find out distance PM. Now equation of the line given is r bar is equal to a bar plus lambda b bar. That means what? Point A with position vector a bar lies on the straight line, and this straight line is parallel to vector b bar. So this is vector b bar parallel to the straight line. Now here AM, if we take AM, then AM is projection of AP on the line. Projection of AP or AP bar on the line, on the given line. But as the line is parallel to B bar, so it is same as projection of AP bar on the line. That means it is projection of AP bar on B bar. So we have formula for projection of A bar on B bar. So if it is projection of A bar on B bar, then the formula is A bar dot B bar upon modulus of B bar. So we have to write the dot product of those two vectors divided by modulus of the vector on which the perpendicular is drawn. So it is AP bar dot B bar upon modulus of B bar. Okay. So this is AM. Remember, we have to find out PM. So if we consider AM and PM, those are two sides of this right angle triangle AMP. So from the triangle AMP, using Pythagoras theorem, we have AM square plus PM square is equal to AP square. As we have to find out PM, so PM square is equal to AP square hypotenuse square minus the side square, AP square minus AM square. Now we have AM here, so let's substitute that. AP square is P bar minus A bar square, but instead of P here, the position vector given is alpha bar. Position vector of P is alpha bar, so alpha bar minus A bar, and it is square minus AM square. So AM square is AP bar, so that we can write it as alpha bar minus A bar again dot B bar upon modulus of B bar. This is AM, but here we have am square, so bracket square. So this is pm square. Therefore pm equal to, taking square root of both the sides, this is alpha bar minus a bar square minus alpha bar minus a bar dot b bar upon modulus of b bar square. Okay, so this is distance of a point from a line. Or we can find this distance using another formula also. Let's find out what is that formula. If this angle between b bar and ap bar is theta, then to find pm, let's take sine theta from this triangle APM, which is a right angle triangle. So sine theta equals to pm upon ap. So to find pm, cross multiplying, we have pm equal to ap sine theta. Now if I multiply numerator and denominator by b, then this is ap b sine theta upon b. But if we take cross product, then a bar cross b bar is ab sine theta n cap. And if we take modulus of that, then that is ab sine theta. So this is nothing but cross product of ap bar and b bar. Divided by b means modulus of b bar. So this is the formula to find distance of p from the line. So that is modulus of ap bar cross b bar upon modulus of b bar. So I find it more easy to use this formula rather using this formula, which is really big formula. So only thing is we have to remember the what are the terms here. See, ap bar, a means what? A point on the straight line. P means what? The point from which we have to find out the distance. And b bar is the vector which is parallel to the line. That means the term after lambda. So those are the direction, the ratios of the line. So using this formula, let's find out some distance. So the formula is modulus of ap bar cross b bar upon modulus of b. Okay, let's use the formula and let's find the length of the perpendicular drawn from the point 2 minus 3 1 to the line x plus 1 upon 2 equal to y minus 3 upon 3 equal to z plus 2 upon minus 1. First let's write the formula. Perpendicular distance, if we write it as pm, then the formula is modulus of ap bar cross b bar upon modulus of b bar. So first thing is we have to identify what is a, what is p and what is b bar. So a is a point on the straight line. Now the straight line given is x plus 1 by 2 equal to y minus 3 upon 3 equal to z plus 2 upon minus 1. Equation is given in Cartesian form. Cartesian form is x minus x1 upon a, y minus y1 upon b, z minus z1 upon c. And here x1, y1, z1 is a specific point on the line and direction, the ratios of the line are a, b, c. So first let's write the point on the line. A is point on the line. So point A is, see here in between we need minus. So we can write this as x minus minus 1. So x1 is minus 1. Already we have minus sign here. So comparing y1 is 3. And here minus z1 is 2. That means z1 is minus 2. So now we have a specific point, a fixed point on the line. Next thing is we have to write b bar. B bar is direction ratios. So those are 2, 3, minus 1. So 2 I cap plus 3 j cap minus k cap. And point P is the point from which we have to find the distance. And that point given is 2 minus 3, 1. Okay. So the first step is identify P, A and B bar. Now the next one is, first of all let's find out AP bar and then the cross product. So AP bar is P bar minus A bar. So 2 minus 3 1 minus coordinates of A are minus 1 3 minus 2. So that is 2 plus 1 minus 3 minus 3, 1 minus minus 2, that is 1 plus 2. So that becomes 3 minus 6, 3. AP bar is 3I cap minus 6J cap plus 3K cap. Now the next one is, let's find out AP bar cross B bar. So AP bar cross B bar is I cap, J cap, K cap. So those are the first row of the determinant. The next one is AP bar. AP bar is 3 minus 6, 3. Next is B bar, 2, 3 minus 1. So expanding this, we have I cap minus 6 into minus 1, that is 6, minus 9, minus J cap, then 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3, minus 6, plus K cap, 9 minus minus plus 12. So that is minus 3 I cap. This gives us minus 9, and multiplying by minus sign here again, plus 9 J cap plus 21 K cap. So if we take 3 common, we have minus I cap plus 3 J cap plus 7 K cap. So taking 3 common, it will be easier to find the magnitude of AP bar cross B bar. So magnitude of AP bar cross B bar is 3 square root of coefficient of I square plus coefficient of J square plus coefficient of K square. So that is 3 root 1 plus 9 plus 49. So that is 3 root 59. Now to find modulus of B bar. Modulus of B bar is root B bar is 2 I cap plus 3 J cap minus K cap. So 2 square plus 3 square plus minus 1 square. So root 4 plus 9 plus 1, that is root 14. So distance PM is modulus of AP bar cross B bar divided by root 15. So we can write this term in only one square root sign. So root 59 by root 14 multiplied by 3. That is the distance of P from the line. So this is your today's assignment. Find the distance of the point 1, 0, 0 from the line x minus 1 by 2 equal to y plus 1 upon minus 3 equal to z plus 10 upon 8. Also find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular. So to solve this question, if you use the formula modulus of AP bar cross B bar upon modulus of B bar, then you will get only distance, but you will not get the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular. So instead use the method of finding direction ratios of the line. Then write this point M in terms of lambda. So for that, take this equation equal to lambda, find x, y, z. So those are x, y and z coordinates of any point on the line. So for specific value we will get coordinates of M. So we have to find out that lambda. So M is x is equal to 2 lambda plus 1, y equal to minus 3 lambda minus 1, z equal to 8 lambda minus 10. Then find direction ratios of PM and use that A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equals to 0. Find lambda, find M, and then find the distance using distance formula. Okay. So whenever we have to find out only distance, we can use the formula. But whenever we have to find out foot of the perpendicular, so that will be very tedious. So again we have to use the same method. So for that, first find the coordinates and then find the distance. So that is more easy. Okay. Thank you. See you in the next video.